What's up, guys? Welcome back to the GSL Codes. Our final game today, the rematch with MC against SC on the map, dual site. Tastes and Artos here. Tastes is the casting Archon. We love Starcraft 2. We love you guys. Love is all around.
Yes.
I'm getting nerd chills. Starcraft 2 on TV is a reality.
It's pretty cool.
It's really popular. We get more hits than most TV shows.
Awesome.
It's pretty sick.
All right. Dual site MC against SC. One will go to the round of 8 and stay in Code S for a season. The other will drop to Code A round 3, and we'll see how they do.
MC's facial expressions right before he gets focused, man. Get in the zone. All right, this is Code S, GSL, the best StarCraft 2 players in the world, duking it out, trying to get further and further. Only one will make it through to the finals. Who will it be? It might be one of these two guys. They're both champions. In the bottom left, once again, the Obama toss and the Kratos Pro toss.
What is MC?
MC. It's hammer time. In the upper right, our Terran player, champion of the 3D GSL tournament.
MVP SC.
Well, you know, so his lung collapsed, right?
Yes.
So what do they do if your lung is collapsed? Like, what does that entail?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think that they would help you to reinflate it.
But I guess what I'm asking is, like, how do you reinflate a lung? I mean, do they put like a tube in your throat or something?
I would think so, but I don't know. I'm a doctor, but not of lung inflation.
Yeah, I got 2 PhDs in being a nerd and a baller. But I do not know medicine very well.
You got a master's in being tall.
Yeah, I don't have my PhD.
A double doctorates in being handsome.
I'm only 6'1". Thank you.
You're the president of being smart.
All
right, so.
But sorry, one more question.
Sure.
How does your lung collapse at this age? I thought collapsed lungs happen to only the elderly.
Yeah,
maybe I'm totally misinformed. I actually might not know what the hell I'm talking about.
I remember I read just a tiny bit on it when I first heard it happen to him. That it's I think I did read that it's a little bit rare for it to happen to younger people like SC.
Poor guy.
I'm not really sure how it goes about happening or anything like that. So MC has scouted our Terran base and seen one gas. Not a huge amount of information. Looks like SC is just going to go for a 2 barracks into expand build. That's what it looks like. I mean, you can do some other crazy all-ins following this, but I don't feel like they're really all that amazing. MC, on the other hand, getting a second gas. He has seen 1 gas, and on this map, he's like, well, this could be a 1-1-1. Who knows? I'm going to go ahead and get that second gas because I'm done taking chances.
Never again.
Thank you, MC. Well, actually, he's probably not done taking chances, but definitely going to play solid here. He wants to go on to the round of 8. He wants that 3rd championship, man. The other 2 Titans have their 3. Will MC ever get his 3rd? I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a period we were saying, MC was right up there with an ST and MVP, but then ST and MVP started winning more.
Yeah, well, they definitely were better. That's just a fact. But MC's style is one that worked for a while and then kind of got figured out a little bit. He's a little bit too stylistic, a little bit too risk-taking. He was nicknamed the Suicide Protoss in StarCraft 1 for good reason. Well, I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't feel like he's the best Protoss by any means, though. I feel like we definitely have some better Protosses in Code S. And he's going to add on a couple gates. Looks like he's going to do a 3-gate pressure into expand. Pretty cool build. And this is actually going to be a nice build against what SC's doing. SC is just going for 2 barracks play, so 3 gates are going to be able to easily defend against 2 barracks. As long as you control it.
We passed by the 2 goats. They're also together.
They keep on ending up together here.
They are...
Once again,
they are actually
trying to mate.
They're going to have a little goat baby.
It's going to be sick.
The Zerg should have infested the goats because you can't click on them. Imagine that.
What's a cute name for a baby goat? Goatsy?
We are immature.
Yeah, we are. It's pretty cool.
I'm trying to think of a good name for a goat. If I had a pet goat, what would I name it? I would say Herbie the
Maybe
goat.
just Goatee?
Goatee.
No, I don't really like Goatee all that
Name it
much.
goatee. Like give him a goatee on his face.
Oh, man. That is bad. All right, so the probe coming up, but he's not actually going to see anything.
Yeah.
SC has already moved out. He's getting combat shields. The probe is actually just kind of waiting to see the expansion.
You know what's interesting about doing a strategy like this is the expansion area is pretty open. I mean, this is not a situation where you can just force field everything and be fine.
Definitely. And in fact, you know, if you have stim for an attack in an open expand, you spread it out. It's really hard to deal with just force fields. Well, MC is actually getting ready for drops and whatnot. He's actually not going to know to the last thing. He might have to cancel this Nexus, to be honest. If SC gets right under that ramp, like all MC's units
he needs
are
to
in
cancel.
the wrong spot.
He needs to cancel.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. He's decided, okay, pull these units down, warp in a few more Zealots, go down there and cut this stuff up. We'll see beautiful force fields, and those Zealots going to just shred through. The Stalkers on the top being taken out very easily, very quickly.
I don't think he's going to win this fight. I think, he should have canceled.
Yeah, he was way out of position. If he was in position, I feel like he wins that battle, but he was not, and those force fields not going to be useful in the slightest. There's no way SC wanted to run from this. And there you go. There's some Zealots coming in, though. Will he have enough? I don't know, man. He's bringing some probes, but it might be too little too late.
Yeah, he should have brought probes if he was going to try to keep that expansion.
Well, the barracks, the bunker is going to finish, and that no way that he's going to save that Nexus. This is very sad for MC. He is getting an Immortal, so he will be able to push this out. But SC is pretty well ahead right now. But wait a minute. SC... Oh, there you go. You just make the command center. I'm like, what are you doing, SC? Okay.
All right, so the command center's gone. He didn't even use that last chrono boost he had on there.
And multiple Immortals coming out. MC might go ahead and try to bust, and that's actually fine. That's actually an okay choice.
No, it's a
at this
fine
point.
response.
You know, what's he going to do? Just go down and build another Nexus? He's already lost a lot of sentries. It's a hard spot to be in. Whereas SC, what's SC lost? Just some basic barracks units that don't cost all that much? Yeah. So right now, MC down by 10 supply. He has 2 Immortals. He may just go down and lead with those Immortals. And
yeah, I think actually, the more I look at this game, the more I think the only real option MC has is to actually do a bust. Nice, very good there.
yeah, those are pretty great. And in fact, SC realizes, oh, I got to get out of here while the getting's good.
To hell with
MC.
this, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. And in fact, oh my god, SC just found the pylon that MC has proxied. Just found it with that SCV. So he's going to send a little force out there to deal with it. MC not going to be very happy with that. But of course, his probe is still on the map, so he can meld another one.
All right, so he's moving out now. Oh, that SCV was not, in fact, killed off.
SC doing a great job defending at home. He's building 2 bunkers. He has a wall in. He's even going to have medevacs with a reactor. And that's when, these little immortal pressures / busts are really strong until we have medevac out with stim. And then they just don't do much then. The immortal becomes completely a support unit instead of like a badass in your army.
Yeah, the medevac, you're totally right, does just change everything. Kind of turns the game upside down.
Well, MC is actually going to go ahead and expand. He realizes, okay, I actually can't kill right now. And this is actually a great choice, going right into Colossus. His opponent is getting stim and medevacs, and that's what's going to make Immortals pretty useless, but they'll still be very useful in conjunction with a Colossus. You put the Colossus in there, and then the Immortals, you can target down any Marauders that you can, have the Colossus try to hit Marines, and the rest of your stuff just kind of fill in. It's a good choice by MC. I'm liking this, man. MC's really shown us a lot of great choices here today.
Robotics Bay on the way here, so he's going to go into Colossus. I don't know if it's going to be timed out as nicely as he would want it to. I mean, the starport's already finished, so he can probably have about 4 medevacs out, but maybe even 6 before he even needs to start making Vikings, and that's a very good amount of medevacs to have.
Yeah, you're actually, that's a very interesting thing you just said, and people don't think about this enough. Your timing on your Colossus, if they have 4, if they have 6 medevacs out and they realize you're going Colossus, and then just start Viking production, they can keep up on 1 starport for a very long time. They can just non-stop Vikings out of that. Now, if you do a sudden Colossus switch and like out of 2, or you start your Colossus before they have their starport, something like that, then it's a lot harder, because then they can't have Medivacs and Vikings right away. So that's definitely something that you have to keep in mind.
All right, the Ghost Academy is almost complete. I think SC's just got a lead, man. He's just in too much good shape. He's actually about 20 supply ahead of his opponent, too.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. You know, it's 88 to 104, so it is quite a little supply lead going on. MC, though, he's safe. You know, he's not going to die right this second. He's got a pretty decent army. He's got those Colossus being pumped out. No range quite yet. You know, that's something that you can skimp on just a little bit. Just having the Colossi is going to make the Terran wary of attacking you.
Oh, by the way, on Twitter, somebody notified us. The board game I was talking about was Heroes Quest. Yes.
Good job, guys.
Heroes Quest. That board game was sick.
Sounds like a newbie Dungeons and Dragons or something.
It is like a newbie Dungeons and Dragons. That gets you hooked early on.
Cool.
It's like the Starbucks coffees that are for children.
They have those?
Yeah, they do. Or
really?
They had them where it's like a kid's coffee or whatever.
No caffeine or something?
I believe it's caffeine. Kids are not supposed to have caffeine too early, right?
Well, I don't. Yeah, caffeine. I don't think you're supposed to, but
then again, doctors prescribe children Adderall in 3rd grade, so I guess it's a bit of a contradiction there. But anyways, MC's army can actually have 1 EMP hit it and everything loses power.
That's quite true, and he does have 2 ghosts, so that's going to be pretty brutal. Now, especially with those Immortals, and he has, oh my god, he has 4 sentries just clumped up there. These EMPs
it's starting to stress me out.
Yeah, MC might just die to this. We'll have to see how these EMPs actually go. Oh, he almost has another Colossus and Thermalance. That would help out amazingly. Thermalance looks like it's going to finish right before SC does any attack here. In fact, bam, there it goes. And bam, there is another Colossus. Really big deal. And he starts another Immortal. Going to sit on that magic number of 3 Colossus.
He's now driven out the factory.
He's driven out that factory.
That's right. That's my casting play-by-play, Artosis. Factory being driven out in the yellow.
Tries to come back. No! Denied.
Denied again.
That factory has to be really frustrated.
Right now, the factory play here from SC, a little bit disappointing.
SC, though, is up by 36 supply. That's pretty big. Not taking another base yet, just rallying more and more units down. It looks like he just wants to go in and kill. But, you know, with every moment that he waits, the army of MC gets better and better. I kind of... Well, here we go.
Oh, triggered the Guardian Shield and backed up. Note he hasn't even stemmed yet. See, whenever MC moves his army like that, he has to reposition it, so it's a little bit stressful.
Yeah. And look at this. He's trying to bait whatever he can right now. And, getting the free volley
MC's doing a pretty damn good job of keeping it together right now.
Yeah, he is. But we need CMPs, and bam! Big EMP hitting 2 of the Immortals. And, well, these Vikings doing a good job, but let's see a good force field going off.
I think there's actually just too much tearing here.
He's tearing it up, Baseless.
Tearing up the night.
Well, there you go. There you have it. Looks like SC will be advancing. MC, unfortunately, out of Code S for the time being. GG.
GG. Look at that relief. Yes. Am I the chosen one? The prophecy says Gelflings would destroy us. You still haven't seen the Dark Crystal, right?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the Dark Crystal. You haven't seen Akira. God damn it, Artosis. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, well, I'm beyond help.
Well, you know, I feel bad. MC's actually, he's out, you know? He did not play as well as he should have. He did not cancel that Nexus. That was pretty clear.
I understand the not canceling the Nexus, because with what he had, if I look at that army and I look at what MC had, all the units he had, and that next warping round, I'm like, yeah, I think you hold this. But it was so out of position. He had to come down a ramp and flank with a couple of Stalkers. He needed, if the Stalkers weren't out on the map, if they had been behind with his army, if he adds like 4 probes in the mix, he has that set of Zealots. The thing is, if you aren't completely out of position when that comes, MC holds his Nexus. But he was so out of position that just nothing worked out for him. That's what happens. He did not see that coming. SC just slid out, went down south, and went around, and MC had no watchtowers, he had no probes on the map. When that army shows up at your front door and you're ready for drops in your main, that's going to be a loss along the time.
Let's take a look at the match results for today.
All right, we have Puzzle going through in first place with some really amazing play. SC in second with really good play as well. MC, unfortunately, with Ganji, going to go to Code A round 3. They have to win a best of 3, or if they don't, they go to up and down. If they win that best of 3, of course, they're right back into Code S.
And, of course, coming up in a little bit, we have Gumiho, and Koka's been withdrawn. We'll get on to that in a minute here. And Jock G against MVP. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a little bit here at the GSL Code S.